the Acadia Centre for Critical Play. It's a research center from a humanities perspective, examining and working with video games. We have a lot of consoles and game software, I guess, from the last 50 years. Jon Saklofske, English and Theatre, he, him, starters. I've been a bit of a collector, hoarder of these things personally, and they've been just languishing in the house. And I'm thinking, this is technological history, this is media history. And we thought we'd try to find a place on campus where we could allow students and faculty and even members of the community to come in and experience that history more directly. Mike Beazley, I use he, him pronouns, and I'm an academic librarian here at ACCP. It's wonderful to have that history here to let people dive into whatever period of gaming they're interested in, or to try and trace a lineage of like, oh, I love this modern game. What informed this game?
Natalie Swain, part of the Department of History and Classics, and I use she, her pronouns. There's no media that I bring to the classroom that students are more excited about than video games. Video games really are one of the most important media and one of the most important art forms of our time. So many people consume them. And at the same time, it's such a rich medium. It's rich with the possibility of storytelling. I'm a narratologist, so I'm really interested in the way stories are told. Frankly, it's one of those things that you don't start seeing classics everywhere until you start looking for it, and then you see it everywhere. As part of that study of popular culture, it's important that we look at video games, because I think video games, everybody knows somebody who plays or has encountered in some regard, and are often having their ideas of what antiquity is formed through those. And so all of these areas of modern media are shaping our ideas about these ancient worlds, and it offers this really unique way to engage with so many humanities subjects, either in the narratives themselves, bringing you, the player, into the role of a character, experiencing the life of somebody that is not you, or the outside of it, exploring game communities and how games communicate our ideas about ourselves to us, our ideas about what our culture should be, how priorities we should take.
Playing a video game is very different than making one. It's a way of thinking through a problem by creating an experience for people. So there's things that really take students out of their comfort zone in terms of the regular assignments that they've done. But I think the creative aspect of it really excites many of them. And we have to put information together and arrange it, but we do that when we write essays.
The first time I got to engage with video games in my learning was with Jon's class, specifically in the creation of video games as a product of learning. Typically you're used to essays or tests, but this is a new realm entirely. It's a very deeply thoughtful process. So that was an experience that provided me a different kind of literacy.
I'm more interested in kind of the experiences that students can have in post-secondary education, how they can take those experiences and the way that they put information together and research and critically interrogate information and sources and things, and then how they can put it together in different ways and be almost literate in different sorts of storytelling forms and different sorts of information literacy. And if there isn't a game that's out there that features what you want to see, why don't you build it with very accessible tools? You don't need a huge budget. You get together with a friend and use these platforms and put your game up on more public platforms for no charge if you want to share your vision.
The cost of gaming is gatekeeping, but also a lot of people don't think to want to buy a system because they go, oh, that's not for me. I'm not that gamer. I don't belong in that space. And we're kind of saying, no, everybody belongs in this space. There are games for everybody. And even those that are not made for you can be critically engaged with by you, challenged, thought about, and interpreted. And I think that's an important part of education. Just yesterday, I know there was a student who came in. She's very interested in media studies, but she's never played a game and she was curious about it. So she came in and Jon just sort of, introduced a few different games to her. And she said that she ended up sitting for a few hours engaging with these point and click games that do tend to be made more by women or people of color or non-gender binary people. It sounds like she really took to it quite nicely because, again, she was given the space and the time and the patience to sort of play with different forms of games. What appeals to her? What does she like or not like? I already think of that as a bit of a success story right here.
Why I think this is so exciting for all of us is that it's not just, oh, we have to preserve this, let's go put it in a storage room. These kind of artifacts are usable. And that to me is something that kind of, sometimes you go into museums or things or see things behind glass cabinets and counters and think, oh, what an interesting piece of history. But we want this history to kind of be used now, to come alive, and to kind of have people think about the intersection between maybe even like 1980s culture and experience with a 21st century lens. Something that we've wanted to really underscore for people is that this is a space for research. Even though we've got all kinds of wonderfully fun things here. So, I mean, yes, it kind of looks like we're sitting in a cozy living room right now. But it is a space for research, and our hope is that people who are interested in engaging in and exploring ideas through games, with games, and about games, that they will get in touch with us so we can get some cool projects going.